Alrighty. Getting everything set up and then we'll be good. We'll be good. Just gotta make sure that everything is working the way that I'd like it to. Okay. That's getting good there. Okay. Just at the moment trying to... Oh, I'm having an issue actually. Give me a moment. So sadly, my stream is only wanting to go in 1080, which I know isn't ideal for most people with their Wi-Fi scenarios. So I'm hoping this goes okay. We'll see. I can't fully say if it'll be the most reliable or not, but we're gonna try. I would personally really like it if I could get it at a lower quality. We'll see. Okay. I don't know. This might be good enough. We'll see how well this goes. Let me make sure I can get myself a good setup for everything. Sorry if you hear sound. I got a fan on. I put it on low for you guys though, so should be pretty smooth. But we'll see. As of right now, I'm just trying to get this quality figured out. Because normally I stream it at 720 60 FPS, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want it at 1080 because that's heavy on people's Wi-Fi scenarios. Different Wi-Fi, you know, and whatnot. So, bear with me for a moment. Okay. So right now we're just gonna chill while I figure this out, and then I'll chill and do this. I don't really know how to fix this. I have some ideas, but they would require me to end the stream and go back to it. So that's the struggle that I'm having. Because I don't want it forced to 1080. That's the problem. That's too high for most people in their Wi-Fi scenarios. I don't know, I'll deal with it, but I apologize to anyone that it may bother. Okay. But I'm working on the bungalow here. I got the driveway and everything done. It's a work in progress. I was doing the playground before this one, and oh my god, it was hell trying to get through. It was not the vibe at all. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well, for sure. It's been a while since I've done a stream through Twitch and all that. It's been one of those things where it's hard for me to keep in the mood, but now I'm hoping to keep a consistent schedule of streaming every Monday, here on Twitch, preferably. I think I'm done streaming to YouTube, but, you know, I'm not going to make any guarantees because I tend to have a habit of not committing to a lot of my ideas. So I'm really hoping that I'll be able to keep all this good. Okay. Sorry. Trying to troubleshoot everything. Okay. Oh, the world of troubleshooting. But I think I should be good now. It's just, I know the stream quality is a bit too high for most people, and I'm upset with that, but I also don't feel like ending this stream and restarting. I've already had to do that once today, whenever I attempted to do a stream, just an IRL stream, and it did not go okay, because of my service at the time. But nevertheless, I hope this goes good for all of you. And that you guys get lucky with your connection. And I mean, hey, if you are having issues with it, you know, not going good for you, definitely just put it in audio only mode, since this isn't really anything that's all really like, oh, I gotta see this, you know, like, just, you can put it in audio only mode, and that would work good too. It would work really good, actually. Because you don't got to worry about it loading the picture, obviously. So I would definitely recommend it if you're still wanting to stick in the stream and chat, but, you know, either the connection isn't good or you just don't really care to see when I'm doing it. You know, it's Powerwash Simulator. I'm not out here doing no insane shit, you know. But I'm going to be having a good time. Work was smooth today. It was pretty good. I've had better days, but this definitely isn't a bad day, you know what I mean? And I hope you guys can say the same, that you haven't had a bad day. And if you are, well, I'm sorry, and it'll get better, I promise. You know, you deserve it. You'll be good, for sure. Life just does its own thing sometimes, and I'm still trying to accept that. I'm still trying to accept how shitty life can really be. You know what I mean? Because life can be a mess for a lot of us. You know, and some of us hate to admit it. Trust me, I do sometimes. I really dislike needing to discuss how unhappy I am sometimes. But I think it's really common, especially in this generation, to struggle so much. And I'm 19 and I feel like I'm having a crisis all the time, so... But that's just part of this generation, I think. You know, but... We're all good, and I promise I got you guys. And if you ever need to talk, you know, just stop by a stream. Vent away, you know. Obviously follow Twitch's terms of service and all that. And the guidelines and chat. You know, don't go overboard. No matter how heavy the feelings must be. But you can always vent and just be like, hey, I had a bad day, you know. And I'm wishing the best for all of you. Always. Always. And I mean that. Because life can be pretty tough. It can be pretty tough. I've experienced that a ton. On how bad things can get. And to be completely fair, a lot of it's my fault. It really is. But I think that's just how things go. Sometimes it feels like the world is designed to be complete dog shit. But I don't know. I normally agree with myself there, but today, since I'm in a good mindset, you know, I can say that I don't think it is complete dog shit. Oh my god, this house is starting to look so much nicer. Oh my god. It was so terrible. But if I get lucky, I'll finish this house on the stream, this bungalow, and all that. But this isn't typically what I'd be streaming either for any of my usual viewers. You know, you guys would know that. But I think it's a really good one to keep. for like these just chill and talk moments. Trying to preserve the soap there, but and I'm on the way. I'm on the road to 25 followers. That's my first goal. So if you know, are here lurking, you know, just hit that follow button if you are interested in sticking around. I mean, it's not a requirement by any means. This isn't like, you know, YouTube where I'd be pushing it. And even then I don't really push it because it's all up to personal taste and what you want to do. You could love my content and not follow, and I can't be opposed. You know, it's one of those things where it's just do as you want. It's your life. I can't tell you how to live it, you know. But I believe in all you guys. You guys will keep doing good. And if you aren't doing good right now, that you'll pick yourselves up. Whether it be, you know, what you could say your fault, something's going wrong, or somebody else's fault. It's all about that happiness, man. And it's difficult to hit sometimes. I know. I know it is. But life will kick us in the balls pretty hard. But it's all about how you get up from it. And I'm trying to keep that in mind. Okay. We need this door, and I should be able to reach that pretty good. Oh no, I put that such a bad angle. Okay. Yeah, it reaches enough. I didn't know if it would reach very good or not. So I can tell the annoying part is going to be the roof. But after doing the playground, which was, in my opinion, the most annoying one I've done so far, and I've done some of the bonus ones, things like that. Yeah. This will be a walk in the park in comparison. Okay. And I mean, if you are lurking, you know, don't be afraid to say hi in chat. It'll be good. You know, nobody here is gonna bite, you know what I mean? We're all chill, and we got good vibes, I think. Or at least I try to make sure we do. I'm not a perfect good vibe person all the time, but, you know, I broke down on stream this one time back whenever I was streaming to YouTube. I had a full breakdown on stream, man. Just, life literally is a bitch sometimes. Like I said, it's all about how you could pick yourself up from it, you know, and I'm trying to remind myself that all the time. Alright. For now, I'll try and stop with this serious shit. And just want to know, how are you guys? You guys doing good? You guys chilling? Play anything new lately that interests you? Like, for example, I've been playing this, obviously, but I think one of my big new interests lately, game-wise, has been Exoprimal. I'm in love with it. It scratches my Earth Defense Force itch while I wait for Earth Defense Force 6 to come out in America. And oh, I'm so ready for it to come out in America. You have no idea. Make fun of me for being an EDF fan or not, alright? It's an amazing franchise in my opinion, and ain't nobody telling me otherwise. People have tried. My opinion ain't changing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You ain't changing it. We all get to have our own thoughts and opinions, so let me for sure keep mine. Oh, and if you're on PlayStation as well, whether that be if you're playing on PS4 or PS5, I'm on PS5, of course. Definitely, maybe hit me up on my Instagram, which the link is here tied to my Twitch, or something if you'd like to play together sometime. It's cross-platform, but that's PC to Xbox, not what's it called? PlayStation to anything else. It's PlayStation usually with PlayStation only, Switch usually with Switch only, but Xbox PC can play together. So I'm limited by that because I was gonna play with my friend for this stream because he's a vibe all the way. Man, doing this with this FOV gets disorienting at sometimes. Multi-purpose. Oh, wait. Alright, soaping it up! I know I'm kind of wasting some of this. I'm not being very efficient with it. Trying to be, but it isn't really working in my favor. I really got to get some upgrades. I've been spending my money mainly on cleaning liquids, and I know that's just kind of dumb. I get them only 10 each, but it does go out fast on stuff like, say, for example, the playground, which took forever. So there I was doing it. My entire existence, it felt like. But it was nice. I mean, I didn't do it all in one sitting, you know. But yeah, I miss streaming to Twitch. It was just, YouTube's nicer for me because of the quality options without needing to be an affiliate or anything like that, or use external tools, you know. So wait, did I finish the gutter up front? Nah. I'll get them whenever I go to the roof, but for now I'm gonna try getting the underside and everything of this gutter. But yeah, I found the 15-degree nozzle to be the best, typically, for where I am at, where I'm still using the normal pressure washer, power washer, whatever you want to call it, you know. But man, so one of my big things too while playing Powerwash Simulator, which I know most of you probably don't give a shit about my opinion, but I'm gonna drop it anyway because this is my stream, damn it. No, but the it's all of the grossness, and then you see with the, you know, the art style and everything, it's all nice. So you see this and you look at this and you're like, it feels like the rip from different games until you get it clean. Like you look at this side, you know, and it looks different, and then of course you look at it from the front and you're like, okay, art style's cohesive. It's interesting, but then again, I don't really know with this art style how it would be different, you know, in other ways. But I saw that someone else hopped into chat, you know, stop by the stream, and I hope you're doing good, whoever you are. Hope you're doing good. Don't be scared to say hi, you know, just chilling, talk, ask questions, ramble, do whatever, or don't if you don't want to. It's perfectly fine. Just trying to make the best out of this little vibe I got going. Because I set my camera there, I can't see the, yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm on 15 degree. Yeah, this is the vibe, absolutely. I never expected, you know, whenever I got this to be the vibe for me. But also I'm a huge House Flipper fan on PC and whatnot. So I'll do more streams for my PC eventually. It's just trying to figure out what exactly I want to do, and, you know, it feels a lot more stable streaming through this, even if I have my limited quality issues until I can hit affiliate or something. But that's no rush and no stress. I'm just vibing the best that I can, just trying to get back into the groove of streaming. To be honest, that's my main thing. Just doing this to get a quick rush, even if it's not the best. Oh, I want to get this door first. 25B, good enough. 25 works okay from this distance right now. But yeah, I've been waiting for it to hit PlayStation, so I'm glad it did. Because it was, you know, PC and Xbox for so long before hitting PlayStation. Oh, the door handle. Definitely. Okay. Okay. There we go. Door frame's all good. Work in progress. Piece by piece. Sorry for this camera angle, by the way. I know it's just like you're kind of looking up my nose at certain times. It's just the best that I could do, because I wasn't a fan of the other angles. I'm a little picky like that, you know. Insecure enough as it is, so this angle, despite it having a good emphasis on my nostrils, it's a lot vibier, I think. Works good, anyway. I say it works good a lot, and things like we're gonna be good and all of that so often, and I don't quite know why I say things like that, but I do. Because it'll be like something completely unrelated. I'll be eating dinner or something, and it's like I don't know, we're gonna go, you know, someone will be like, do you want to watch a movie or something after this? And I'm like, we'll be good. I don't understand the way that my brain decides to whip words out sometimes. And I hope, once again, the quality isn't affecting people's enjoyment of this, with it, you know, with the network and all that, because of the quality being 480p 60 FPS, which is pretty heavy on people trying to stream with traditional internet packages. I know how it is. Before I moved to Tennessee, and back whenever I was a little Arkansas kid, you know, down there in Arkansas, where I grew up, I was in a very rural area, very out of town, so we never got to have internet. And still down there, my peoples don't got Wi-Fi, just because, one, it's not in big demand there, except for, you know, my generation basically, and then those below us generation-wise. So it's like not really a big problem, but then it's like they just don't go out to most areas, and where we lived, they wouldn't do nothing for us like any providers would. The only one would have been like Dish Cable, and like, bro, one, it was not good for gaming, of course, you know, and it's gonna be eaten through really fast by my brother and I at the time. But it's also like, who goes to school? People talking about, you know, playing on Verizon 5G or some shit, and then somebody comes up to you and be like, oh yeah, I got the Dish package, yeah. You know, like, I don't know. You know, not saying anything bad against people who are using Dish Internet. You know, you do what you gotta do, but it's just funny to think about. I don't even know how long Dish and DirecTV got before they die off, right, with streaming services. And again, I don't even know overall how many people use cable. I know there's a lot. There's got to be, especially like I was talking about in rural areas. But I don't know. Somebody could pull pull up a chart or something, or like an average count, you know, from Google. I would be very interested to see if somebody could pull that out. So definitely, if you are here in chat chilling right now, if you could do me a favor and look that up, how many people are Dish subscribers or DirecTV subscribers? You know, I'm sure it's not going to be completely accurate, but I'm curious, considering the world we live in now, where streaming is taking over everything. It's like I tell myself all the time too. It's like I tell myself that I miss, you know, like TV. You know, just needing to wait for things instead of feeling blessed and gifted with all of just everything's on demand. But then whenever I watch anything like that has even commercial, you know, like ads, commercials, whatever the fuck you want to call it, I dread every second sitting through the commercials. And it's like, why do I miss this? I guess it's just because that's what I grew up with. I don't know. But it's like, why do I miss it? You know what I mean? Okay. Alright, hold on. Okay. Just trying to run some little checks here. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, somebody could definitely put in chat, if they can find it online anyway, like a good, relatively recent, as recent as possible, statistic of how many people are subscribed to Dish or DirecTV or possibly both. If you could do that, I'm very interested. I know I could do it post-stream, but I'm very interested. Because like I said, I don't know what the world we live in. So yeah, if nobody lets me know in here, I'll for sure look it up after this out of curiosity. And if I can remember, I'll let you guys know next Monday when I stream. I am going to try figuring out a good stream schedule. For now, I think Mondays works pretty good. Like today, where I get off of work, I come home, and I do this stream. That's. I want to get a good lighting set up too, because this camera's way better than it looks. It's so grainy in this lighting, but I've seen it in my old lighting, and it was so much nice. It's actually impressive sometimes. Very much so. Okay. Oh, hold on. So I'm trying to check everything. Alrighty. And I don't know how many people have stopped by or what. I haven't really been paying much attention. I've been getting little notifications saying, 2 people watching, so-and-so. But, for those who just stopped by recently or something, how are you doing, man? How are you doing? Hope you're doing great. Nothing short of great, preferably, but also understand, like I said earlier, life can give you the balls. It's all about how you get back up. And I'm trying. And all that, but I'm trying not to get back into the serious talk from earlier, man. This is supposed to be a good vibe show thing, but I also want to make sure my people's okay, you know what I mean? Because you guys are great. And I know it's hard for a lot of people to understand how great they are, or how amazing and accepted they are, or appreciated. And I want you guys to know that I appreciate every single one of you. I really do. Just for taking the time of the day to stop by and watch me play Powerwash Simulator of all things, rather than doing your chores or something. I don't know. It's nice. It's just a nice thought knowing that people are okay with taking the time of the day to stop by and watch my content. If that's even what you want to call it. It's more like me rambling nonstop. My life is one big run-on sentence, basically. Both in how I live and how I speak. So, I know that I'm just kind of going wild over here. There we go. Man, I'm inching. I'm getting there. Slowly but surely. I'm getting there. I just get annoyed trying to clean upwards with this here. Will cut down a lot of that work, because the camera is very disorienting when I'm playing on controller like I am, compared to if I was playing on my PC. So, yeah. Okay, it's out now, I believe. I didn't really look, but I looked. You know what? Like I said earlier too, if you're watching and you're not following me, but you like what I'm doing, consider giving me a follow. Don't treat it necessary or anything, because you could like my content and not plan to stick around, but still be a fan, or, only follow if you genuinely want to and plan on supporting, by sticking around. I just don't want anybody to feel like they have to, support me or something, by following or messaging in chat, stuff like that. I don't want anybody to feel like they have to do something. That's one of these favorite feelings in life, is feeling like I don't have a choice. So I think that would be good, if you guys would just make your own decisions on how you want to do things. You guys are people. You guys have a voice, and you guys have choices. You need to quit being so serious all the time with this shit, man. I'm just trying to chill, but then it's like my brain decides to give people whole fucking talks on life. I know you guys don't give a shit, probably, but for those who do, I guess there you go. I just have a bad habit of switching up fast or everything. I don't treat life really seriously, but I do at the same time, if you know what I mean. Life is the serious part. It's what you do in life that you don't have to be serious about, I guess is a good way for me to put it. Again, I'm only 19, But I like to imagine I have a little bit of good advice and positivity that I can toss out. So, but yeah. Okay. I'm gonna get some. Hold on. I have enough, I believe, for the other power washer, medium duty, right? Yeah. I want to get this one. I'm gonna go ahead and do it right here on stream. I'm getting it. And I think that's what I'll go for. Obviously, I have to get the soap nozzle eventually, and all that. But yeah, I really want this one. It's just gonna be a lot more useful. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a lot better to the point where I think I'll be able to keep it on 25 degrees a lot more often instead of needing to keep it on 15 all the time. So again, I apologize highly for the camera angle. I said it earlier, but I know it ain't pretty. I wish I could read that. Then again, I don't know what Calvin Miller has to say because I can't see it. So he could be saying some pretty fucked up things right now and I not know. So in a sense, I'd like to know. No, I think Calvin's a good guy, probably. Calvin's probably a good guy. Let's hope. What games have been keeping you guys busy? Whether that be games, movies, shows. What has been keeping you guys busy lately? Anything cool you've gotten into recently or stuff you've been keeping your interest in? I'm hoping. Oh, and remember, like I was saying, if service is being iffy because of how it's pushed in 1080p 60 streaming right now, you could always do audio only mode if you just want to hear me ramble and then the occasional sprays of water like this. That's also a thing that could really help. That's what I do whenever I'm in place of bad service, but I'm here trying to support a streamer that I like, or streamers that I like, then yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, and yeah, this here was a noticeable difference for sure. I like this. This is a nice pressure washer, power washer, whatever you want to call it. Okay, 66% done, which is nice. I like that I'm getting there like this. It's nice. I can say that forever. Genuinely mean it each time. Okay, I'm gonna get the ladder and get busy. Let's get these gutters first. Ew, this roof, bro. God, there's the bird poo. Nice suburbs, you know? It's just too bad it was abandoned and all that's left of this fucking cat. Can I snipe you? Damn. I tried. I'm gonna snipe the cat with a pressure washer in a world where everybody's dead. Maybe nobody... Hold on. Hear me out. Maybe everybody is invisible. That's possible. That's possible. I don't know the deep lore of Power Washing Simulator. Would I like to? Fuck yeah. I would so like to learn the lore, man. There's gonna be some deep lore. It's gonna be like some nuclear science experiment gone wrong, you know? Gonna put the clickbait, like, fucking emoji, clickbait fucking facial expressions in the thumbnails. Be like, whoa! Like, I found Satan in Power Wash Simulator, not clickbait. You know? Like, that's the type of shit. I can already see it. At 3 a.m. Cranmall involved. Like, gone wrong. It's that type of stuff, man. I can see it. I really can. That's just the world of the internet, man. Man, that would have been, if this was in like 2015 when this was released. Oh, absolutely. You'd have a ton of that by now. Yeah, this is a work in progress. 69% cleaned. Nice. Okay. I don't know if I have room to talk, though. I have the most virgin-looking face of all time. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Alright, everything's good. I think. But yeah, I plan to keep this going as like a good schedule, I think, every Monday, but I do plan to add another day in eventually. But I want to slowly trickle myself back into the whole groove of streaming, because it's been a while, man, like, since I've actually sat down and done this genuinely. I don't know how much longer I'm stream for. I would really like to get this house done, and then in my stream. Earlier I was telling people that I'd probably be done by like 4:30. But right now it's, you know, Central Daylight Time. But here it is, 4:26, and I'm not about to be done, but I might be. So I'm hoping I wasn't completely lying to everybody that I told. This too, I don't want to upset anybody. Or anything. Oh wait, I don't have the adapter, I mean the nozzle. I mean, I guess I could... Do I have a... No. I guess I could switch back to this one just so I could use the multi-purpose cleaner on it. Ew, this is not very nice. So yeah, I switch back to this one, and I think I'm good. We're gonna be able to make it work anyway, I think. I mean, it's multi-purpose. I would imagine this would have been good for stone, like the stone cleaner. I don't really know what's multi-purpose, but also I'm not a fucking house. So I was trying to think of what to say there. I was gonna say an architect, but I'm not a house either, so am I wrong? No. At least I hope not. If I wake up tomorrow and I'm a house, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to lie to everybody. I'm sorry for all the drama it's going to cause, you know. But Cass is a liar. Exposed! You know, like, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to tell you guys I was a, you know, I wasn't a house. I just didn't want to scare any of you guys. I could see it. Put me on the headlines. Streamer lied about gender identity for years. My gender is house. My gender is actually bungalow, to be more specific. You know, B-BIM. Okay, I don't know why I'm still using this one. Okay, I am gonna go and buy some multi-purpose cleaner though, because I have a habit of spending my monies on here when I don't need to. But that's okay. Maybe. We'll pretend it's okay. Not a sign of things to come. Ooh, got that speed going. Oh, that did like nothing because I need a refill. Got that speed. Ooh, hear me out. Ooh. Ooh. Alright. It's such a weird control scheme being in A mode. It feels so, like, unnatural. Okay, going back. Oh, didn't mean to do that. But yeah, I hope you're all doing well. Just a note for anybody new here. But yeah is my most commonly said thing because I'm just so cool, you know. But yeah. No, that's just, I just say it. I think it's part of the ADD where I feel like every second I gotta be saying something or doing something, you know what I mean? So I think that's really all it is. But yeah, I'll whenever I finish Bungalow or whatever, you know, I'll end the stream and all that. I'm having a good time being live on Twitch again, you know, and all that. I think I'm at a good point in my life, and I also think that this year is going to be, actually I'm at a really good point in my life. It's all about my mentality. but I think I'm at a good point where me streaming regularly, you know, giving myself a bit more of an actual schedule and some consistency in my life, similarly to how, you know, I work, you know, and all that. I think that it would be pretty helpful. You know, this could go hand in hand with my job, you know, in terms of keeping myself busy, except, you know, one I get paid for, and this one I just do for fun, you know what I mean? And I like it because interacting with people, you know, it's like I feel like a sim. I gotta have my social, you know, my social meter, like to a certain point. Anybody else knows Sims know, you know, what I mean when I'm about to say this, but I feel like I got a fear of unfulfilled dreams. No, I just been in my moods a lot. It happens, and I know it's normal, especially with major life changes, like some of the stuff I'm going through personally, which I'm not gonna go in detail here, but you know, like I said, it's personal. But for anybody else who's going through some major life changes too, especially really personal, serious ones or deep ones, you know, you got this. I'm wishing you the best in your journey. And like I said, don't forget that my streams are always a safe space for you to come by, vent, or just talk about what's up with you, man, because that's what we need sometimes. But yeah, I'm getting really close to being done with this house, so that's nice. I'm trying not to go too far past 4:30, and it's 4:31 right here. So I'm trying not to go too past that because I'm gonna spend time, you know, with those close to me today and all that. That's what I'm trying to do anyway. Cause I've been messing up. I'm sorry to get serious for a moment. I promise won't be long. But I've been messing up a lot lately with myself and being wrong to those who really don't deserve it. I wouldn't say I'm a rude person typically, but I have been lately. Once again, it's just a part of me being in my mood so much, you know? And I feel bad a lot for it because people don't deserve to be treated the way that I've been treating them verbally and whatnot. You know, I've been an absolute ass. And I feel terrible all the time for it. But I'm trying to remind myself too that I do have a great support system of great people around me who do understand, you know, what I'm going through, and I appreciate those people for putting up with me. So I just wanted to get that out there because, you know, I don't know for sure, you know, I don't know you guys personally anything, and I'm not saying I have to. I just want to say that if you can relate to that, I want you to know that you're not alone in any of this. And while, yeah, you know, it's best to not, no matter how you're feeling, treat people poorly, it's also something that people do. And I know it too well, and I feel really bad. I know it from both sides really well. I know people who treat me really poorly whenever they're in their moods, but I have a habit of doing the same thing. Our attitudes just take over, you know? So I just want you to know that everything's alright. No matter how stressful life can be, no matter what you're going through, things will improve. Sorry I keep reassuring everybody, you know, all these things. But I do feel like it's important to keep in mind. Like I said, especially with this generation. If you're around my age, you know, like I'm 19 or younger, you know, like my brother, he's going through seems like some iffy things, but he's also just weird as all else, so I can't really tell. You know, then you can get help. There are plenty of outlets out there. And I would really recommend just taking it chill the best you can. And if you got work, if you can at your job, what I'd recommend, something that's been helping me lately, is to, like, I have my what's it called, I have my Soundcore Liberty 3 Pros. I'm gonna get a Liberty 4 Pros, but let's not talk about that. I have the 3s or whatever, you know, and I use those to listen to music stuff at work. But recently I started listening to YouTube and like other Twitch streamers and whatnot. And let me tell you, that has been the best vibe. Instead of music, it's been the best turn my brain off to it. I don't know what you guys do, you know, occupation-wise, so I don't know how beneficial it could be for you or how easy it be to do. But if you are able to, even for just like an hour of your shift, I've learned it can make one hell of a difference in terms of how you feel.